milestones of the museum.
There's that. Oh, and then it gets bigger. Oh, it goes to 2012.
All the way to 2012, because that's kind of when...
2015.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Nice one.
Oh, it does go to 2018. There is your other bit over there. Over here we do have some models, pictures,
3 types made.
some models.
Hey, they're building this bit
They
here.
have a model Lancaster over there. Halifax.
Oh look,
Spitfire.
the red barrows displayed to
And a Wellington.
summer look.
The Halifax and the Wellington, very rare to see. We have a Hawker Typhoon, not to be confused with the Eurofighter.
There you go.
Lysander,
Have a look round.
Mosquito,
There you
Anson, Beaufighter, and 2 Spitfires. First thing in this aircraft hangar is a Jaguar front end, to put it one way. That's what it's supposed to look like. There is one here, so we'll have a look at that. We have a Gnome 7 Omega, which is an engine, which is there, used to power this absolute monstrosity of a plane, which I believe is a, yes, it's Lee Richards biplane. It's a replica. And then you have the Ward Gnome, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Speaking of absolute ridiculous, Flying Flea. You see some rare things here. Onto an actual aircraft now, the Avro Anson. Looks like this. Got a Vulcan model there as well. It is very warm in this hangar. We'll have a look at the Avro Anson in a bit more detail in a minute. We have the Tiger Moth training aircraft, as well as a Westland Gazelle, which is for, well, it's an all-purpose helicopter, the Westland Lynx, so, well, Gazelle, almost had Lynx. Yeah. Got a Microlight in the background. Anyway, Westland Gazelle, there is something buzzing around and I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a fly. There we go. Yeah, Westland Gazelle. De Havilland Tiger Moth. By the way, if you're coming here looking for some informative tour, then this is not the video for you. Basic trainer. Not a lot to say about a Tiger Moth. Other than this one's blue and they're usually orange. And like I said, Microlight in the background. Westland Gazelle. Avro Anson, a light transport and communications aircraft.
Oh, I see. I can see now. It's a light transport you want.
6 people could fit in this tiny plane, if you can believe this.
Really?
6 people. So that is the Avro Anson, not a whole lot to really be said about it. Oh, sorry about that.
How does that work?
Then we have the Taylor monoplane, which is this thing. The aircraft displayed here is a prototype, built by designer John Taylor, as you can probably guess. And it was completed in 1959 and uses a Volkswagen car engine. I don't know either. Another foreign aircraft, the Saab Draken, which is a Danish / Swedish fighter jet. You can see, very cool. Look at the bullets. Just look at that. That is terrifying if you saw that coming. It runs on Volvo engines, so it's actually, I guess, a collaboration between Denmark and Sweden. That's why I just said. It has 2 30mm cannons and 4 air-to-air missiles or bombs, and it's just an absolute beast of a fighter jet.
Oh my God! What's
This up above is a Tiger Cub, I believe. Not really a whole lot to say about it. It's a training aircraft. This is the Skeeter, which is a trainer and air observation helicopter. Beware rotor blades. Nice warning, nice warning. And it's also kind of operated by de Havilland as well. No armament, but look at it. Look how tiny it is. It's not one of my favourites. We move on to another helicopter. The Westland, I'm not going to pronounce that, but I'm going to guess Seal, which kind of looks like the, well, it looks like the Gazelle, no two ways about it. Massive rotor blades, look at that. I can't really tell you much about any of these aircraft because I don't know them, so if you want to read this, then pause. We have a Sikorsky, which is again looking pretty well, there's some very strange planes and helicopters in this museum. That's why it's so good. It has never flown, this aircraft. Then behind that is the Bristol Sycamore, which again is not something I know, but it's got foldable wings, so it's definitely from the Navy. Again, nothing to actually say about this aircraft because I don't know anything about it. So hopefully we can find some aircraft I actually do know about in the next few clips. Currently undergoing work is the Western Whirlwind. As we can see, this is an anti-submarine warfare aircraft. And, well, again, there's not a whole lot of information about this. There is another really weird plane. But, yeah, personally the Whirlwind is a very good helicopter, in my opinion. It is obviously a Navy helicopter. It is absolutely roasting in this hangar. That is a Link trainer, for those wondering. See, look at that engine. Like, the engine is pretty cool.
There's so much in here.
Speaking of the Navy,
Oh, this is an
we have the
one.
Seahawk
I like this one.
and an engine. We have a Seahawk, which is a strike fighter. I believe this could go on aircraft carriers, and it is in the same as the same paint scheme as the Buccaneer. And yes, there is a bullet hole
Looks
right
like
there.
a bullet hole, doesn't it?
Well, it might be a bullet hole, we don't know. Anyway, Seahawk, which is an aircraft carrier plane and is a fighter jet,
Oh, it's one of them Royal Navy big things, look.
and it was based at Lossiemouth, this particular example. And in the corner, the Sea Venom, which is another
I'm afraid that's my
aircraft carrier plane,
Phantoms, two Phantoms.
and a Rolls-Royce Spey engine.
FGR2.
So there's 2 crewmen, and it has 4 Hispano cannons on this.
Oh, see.
There's also a flight simulator,
That's called a Sea Venom.
so that's that one.
Seems much
A few more training aircraft here. We have the Saab Sophia, which is... don't actually know. But I guess it's like Swedish or something, because Saab is Swedish. But, yep, standard training aircraft. Sorry if this bit is very, very rambly, but I genuinely don't really know anything about these aircraft in this hangar compared to the ones outside. This is a Prentice, even though it looked like a chipmunk. But that is a Prentice. There's some more information if you want to read that. And it is a basic trainer communications aircraft. Now we go over to Lancaster Corner. And we have a little bit of a Lancaster bomber and another bit of a Lancaster bomber. Something there. We've got a gun turret. This front escape hatch was actually jettisoned from a Lancaster near Ely. So this was actually like ejected almost. There's a Lancaster rear turret, model Lancaster. A short Sterling, which is a heavy bomber.
That's a beauty, that. Beautiful picture.
The propeller blade is actually there.
Another Manchester.
I don't know what that is, but I will.
What's left of
That's
another
it's a Halifax.
Oh my god, don't tell me that was in there.
That is a Halifax,
What's the one in there?
model Halifax, and then another model Halifax. And then an Avro Manchester by the looks of things.
Oh god, at quarter to
Propeller
5.
blade from Avro Manchester.
The aircraft
quarter
was
to
seen
5.
to suddenly
There is
nosedive
a
into the ground.
engine,
which resulted in,
a little
loss
bit of
all
an
fire
engine.
crew.
Rolls-Royce Vulture is
Filthy.
actually what that is. And then we have a
Wow.
gun turret from an Avro Manchester that crashed. Yeah, this is Lancaster Corner.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Just-
And just before we leave to have a lunch break in the cafe, the Monastery. Again, a very strange looking aircraft. There is a better look at the Jaguar nose. And then we've got a bunch of propellers. This one from a Hawker Horsley, very old plane. Another very old plane. And then all these propellers just everywhere. Again, if you're looking for a informative tour of this museum, then please watch something else. And if you can't hear me, then I'm wearing a face covering right now because of COVID. So, all in all, you've got to make sacrifices, I guess.